Hey there, forehead here. I'm show you a little bit of a hot card trick that you could use to get all the ladies aroused. Make sure to polish up your magic slides because you're gonna need them. This is a little bit of a hard one. You ever want to end it all, but you're too afraid that you'll make it out alive and you have to clean up the mess afterwards? Here's a little bit of a hot card trick you could do with any deck of cards. You get a deck and you shuffle it, you have the spectator mix it up, and you subsequently then use another deck because spectators are gross. Ultimately, they're going to pick a card, in this case, the Five of Hearts. That card is controlled to the middle of the deck and mixed to your heart's content. It's shuffled, it's really mixed in there. And here, sir, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not as good as I pretend to be. So I'm gonna need 4 chances to find your card. Is that fine? 4 chances, are you gonna give me that? Perfect, I'm glad, because if not, I wouldn't do this. Here's the first card that I think might be your card, the Four of Diamonds. Sir, don't say anything out loud. Don't say anything out loud, for the love of God. Please don't do that. And here, why don't we find another one a little bit more flourishy. The 10 of clubs, or sorry, 8 of clubs could potentially be your card. Sorry, my eyesight seems to be failing me more than my ability to pick up the chicks. Here's another one. Why don't we give it one of these illusionist cuts and one of these illusionist dribbles. Sir, was that your card? Don't say anything. Don't say anything out loud, please. You're gonna give me an indicator as to what your card could be. And the last one, we'll do it this way. Jack of Diamonds. So one of those cards is yours, sir. So your card could be any one of these, sir. I don't want you to give any sort of indicator as to which one it could be. I just want you to concentrate on what your card is, all right? And that's gonna give me all the information necessary. Whew. Oh boy, it's not this one. It's not that one. It's not the 4. It's not the 4. It's getting chilly here. It's not the Jack. It's not the Jack. Okay, 2 cards left. Here we go. Power of Woman's Intuition here. Power of Woman's Intuition. It's not the 8. It's not the 8. Sir, for the first time, name the card you picked. I thought you told me it was on the table. I thought you told me it was on the table, sir. You said what? 5 of Hearts? That's what I got. That's what I got. You are an insignificant peon, and I really hope that your father never comes back to your insignificant, worthless life. So as you can see, this is a very simple card trick. It does require a couple sleights, and it's very reminiscent of this trick that you might see people do, where they go, oh, which one of these is your card, sir? One of those tricks that you might see people do. It's reminiscent of that, but instead we're doing an Elmsley count. So all you're doing here is you're gonna sign up for the Pigcake Magic Academy. 2 videos every single week going over card, going over coin stuff, 400 videos already, going over absolutely everything you need, from holding a deck all the way to more advanced card slides. Check it out, $5 a month. What? That's like a White Claw. Rave reviews all around. People leaving rave comments saying, dude, this is fantastic. Best bargain in Magic, that's for sure. It's like a bundled set of cigars. You're not gonna go for the high end, right? You're not gonna get the Liga Privada number 9. What you're getting is a nice factory smoke. But for that factory smoke, you're getting over 400 videos, I believe 500 videos at this point. Go over absolutely everything you need to become a fantastic magician. So check it out, $5 a month. Anyways, after that, you're gonna need to have a card picked and controlled to the top of the deck. In this case, the 8 of Diamonds. I'm putting my pinky in there. I'm refraining from any sort of penetration jokes at this point, but my pinky is in fact separating the necessary break I need there, and I'm controlling that card to the top of the deck. Now here, I'm just gonna keep that card on top as I apparently mix the cards and shuffle them as best that I can. So I'm just keeping that card right on top of the deck. Now at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find whatever other card in the deck. So whether or not you wanna do a little bit of a cut and keep a break and show the top card as being the 8 of Spades, and then turning it face down and putting it on the table, that's up to you. But you're gonna find 2 incorrect cards first. So what I mean by that, you're gonna find, first of all, maybe an 8 of Spades, a random card. Then you're gonna mix up the deck, and you're going to get another card, in this case a 2 of clubs, and you're going to put it on the table, and all under the pretext of supposedly having 4 chances to find the spectator's card. Now at this point, for the third card, I need to do a little bit of a move here, and that move is a double lift. So I'm going to be lifting 2 cards as one here, and I'm going to be showing a card that is supposedly not theirs, but really their card is underneath. So you could do whatever double lift you want at this point. You could do dribble double if that's your prerogative, but it's going to be up to you to do a double lift and show an indifferent card as you hide their card over here. So that's the necessary action. So after you do your double lift, you're going to turn this card face down and put it on the table. Now of course this is their card, but they don't know that. They don't know that this is their card. And then finally you're going to grab one more card from the middle of the deck. You could do whatever little production you want. All I did there was pull the bottom here, use my dirty thumb and flip that card over on top of the deck. But if you do it fast, it looks kind of cool, right? So that's the last card, and I put it on top. So now the point to the spectator is you're going to show them these 4 cards. Supposedly one of the cards is their card according to you and the script that you've set with the spectator. Really, they've seen you place 4 cards that don't matter on the table, which is a nice position to be in because you're setting their expectations ground low. You're setting their expectations obsidian level low, bedrock low. For those of you Minecrafters, you guys know who I'm talking about. But here you're going to do a little bit of a variation on the Elmsley count that I call the Hunter Hearst Helmsley count. Yes, that's for you, commenter Lindsay Harvey, who's always making wrestling related references. And this is a fairly simple move to do. All you're going to do is the mechanics of an Elmsley count. So in this case, you're going to push off 1 card and put it in the left hand. Then you're going to push off 2 cards as 1. So we're doing the mechanics for the Elmsley count here. We're pushing 2 cards off as 1. Now we're going to take this 4 here and put it in the back, much like the Elmsley count. The only difference is that instead of taking these 2 cards as 1, we're actually going to flip that packet over as we flip this 2 over, and then we flip that 4 over. So right now, essentially, we're hiding that 10 as we count the cards. So it's just going to be a little bit of a display, just like this, and we're able to apparently place the cards on the table. Now here, remember, the spectator's card is going to be 3rd from the face of the deck. So the 3rd card from the face of the deck is going to be the spectator's card, in this case the 10 of clubs. So when we do the Hunter Hearst Helmsley count, all we're doing is we're displacing that card 3rd from the top of the deck. So right now the card is over here. So if we take the cards and spread them on the table this way, separating 2 in my right hand and 2 in the left hand, that card is over here. So I'm gonna have to keep track of that card as I go through the actual motions of the move here. So one more time, I'm just showing these cards not to be the spectator's card and then dealing them onto the table like thus. So at this point, I could go through the whole hullabaloo of pretending that I could supposedly gauge the spectator's card, but please don't tell me which one is your card. Of course, the spectator is going to be thinking that none of these is their card, so the end is going to come at them like taxes. So you could just go over and say, this is not your card, this one's not your card, this is definitely not your card, sir, that's a pubic hair. And this definitely, I feel like, is your card, sir. For the first time, name your card. And the spectator is going to say, oh, my card is a 10 of clubs. And you go, no, you told me the card was here on the table. And they're going to say, no, I didn't. And you go, well, what's that then? What's that then? You fucking idiot. You stupid idiot. Insignificant idiot. And that's the end of the trick. It's a nice little bit of a variation of this classic glide trick you see everybody doing, with a nice little variation of an Elmsley count, a little nice way of apparently displaying the cards while hiding the card that you need, in this case the spectator's card. So that's a nice little bit of a hot trick. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys do all the things that people do when it comes to videos, including I don't know, liking it, I guess, the trick the algorithm. Leave a comment down below as to your favorite type of instant coffee, and hopefully again that will trick the algorithm into thinking that the channel that I have is better than it actually is. Oh man, boy, this one's a rough one. Not just a trick, life in general. I keep finding pubic hairs on this bath mat. This isn't a close-up pad. This is actually a bath mat that was sent to me. Oh man, a little bit of behind the scenes behind the scenes secrets here, right? Along with repressed homosexuality, but that's a given.